This is a monumental blaster release, the Nerf Pro Stryfe X. In this video, I'm going to explain why this blaster is such a game changer. By the end of this video, you will see why the Stryfe X from the Nerf Pro line is the best release blaster in 2023. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Now, before we get started, we have to talk about what comes in the box. We have the blaster, we have a 15 dart magazine, we have this new introduced dart, which is a half-length dart. Yes, this is the first time Hasbro has actually worked with half-length darts. So that in itself is monumental. I never thought I'd see the day. It comes with 30 of these darts, which can only be described as an AccuStrike dart that has been cut down. We have iPro, and one of the main attractions to this blaster is its LiPo battery. Yes, you heard me right. There is a LiPo in here with a smart charger built into it. Charges off a USB-C, which is amazing. Comes with a USB-C charging cable and everything you need to get started. That in itself is just awesome. Now, a really important thing to consider is the blaster's performance. Let's head over to the chronograph and the range and check it out.
For the performance test, we're going to be using 3 different types of darts. In the Stryfe X magazine, we'll be using the AccuStrike darts. In the standard blue Talon, we're going to be using the Worker Tracer darts. And in the purple Banana magazine, we're going to be using the Worker Heavy darts. 165, 167, 169, 166. All right, Tracer darts. 162, 161, 195, 163, 194. Now the heavyweight darts. 148, 150, 152, 153, 151. Since we did see a pretty big differential with the tracer darts, we're just not going to be using them for their accuracy test. We have 2 mags, one loaded up with the heavyweight darts and one loaded up with the Stryfe X darts. We're going to shoot 10 of each and see how many targets we can hit in our 50-foot range. Starting with the heavyweights. And now with the Stryfe X darts. Oh, that's interesting. The trigger did feel a little sticky with the Kodamags. That is very weird. All right, we're gonna try again with just 8 darts. I actually lost the rest of the Stryfe X darts, so that's all we got. There was a little bit of trigger sticking this time as well, but it's nowhere near as bad as some other blasters we've had to deal with, so overall pretty solid.
So as we can see with what comes in the box, you have a very accurate dart, a very hard-hitting dart, and a very competitive offering. Now, with all that to consider, the question is the Stryfe X worth your $120? So let me present some data to you. If you were to go grab a Stryfe, you know, just your run-of-the-mill Stryfe, which you still can buy to this day. You can go on Amazon right now and there's actually a sale where you can buy a Stryfe for a little over $20. Or you can go on eBay and find a used Stryfe, which is usually around $20. If you're fortunate enough to go to a thrift store and pick one up, you can usually find them for around anywhere from $6 to $10, which that's what we found here. But now let's take a look at the parts, the upgrade parts to bring that old Stryfe up to this level. Now, fortunately, we did a lot of our pricing through Added Darts because Added Darts is a very competitive pricing for Nerf modding components. Fortunately, Added Darts offers a full upgrade kit, which takes care of the motors, the wheels, the cage, gives you new wires, also gives you expanded battery trays so you can fit your LiPo in for only $62. Now that kit will not get you to be able to fire short darts, that's another kit from Worker. And of course, your 15 dart magazine. Here's where it gets tricky. A modified Stryfe also usually runs off a 3S LiPo. And one of the cheapest solutions you can find is at Added Darts, in which they carry a 3S LiPo and a balanced charger. You need a smart balanced charger when charging a LiPo. This will set you back about $30 for the charger and $20 for the LiPo, we're already at $50 for just this. And to be honest, I'd rather just plug a USB-C in here, throw it on a USB charger, and be done. This right here is a LiPo with a smart charger built in. And they made it in a way that it's very safe, compact, and just a really good product. Now the hard part is obtaining the ability or finding a friend or paying someone to modify your Stryfe to be the same as a Stryfe X. In the past, I've done some commissions and also have worked with people that do commissions. And a reoccurring thing I usually find is you take the cost of the components, double it, and that's usually the cost of the commission. In the Stryfe's case, you're looking at about $100 worth of parts to put into this thing. So labor is going to be around, I would say, $50 on the low and $100 on the high. As you can quickly see, to get a Stryfe up to this level, you're looking at a very hefty price tag. I would even go as far as to say you're going to pay double than what you would pay for a Stryfe X. And with all that money you save by just grabbing a Stryfe X, you can then actually get upgrade parts for the Stryfe X. On here we have some cosmetic and quality of life parts that have been thrown on the Stryfe X from Added Darts. I'm going to run over those real quick. Up here we have an N-Strike to Picatinny rail adapter. The magazine has a flared magwell, and to help with ergo is a magazine trigger release extension. On the top, we have another adapter that goes from Nerf N-Strike rail to Picatinny. Personally, I'm a big fan of the flared magwell because I don't know why blasters just don't come with that by default now. Well, that pretty much wraps up this video. I want to give a special thanks to Added Darts for helping us obtain a Stryfe X and also for sending in this kit. Let me know in the comments section if you agree with our price breakdown. Is the Stryfe X such a competitive and amazing deal? Let us know down in the comments section. As always, I'm DrFlux. I want to thank you for watching and happy foam flinging.